Where you going, Dad?
Well, I have to go pick up my medicine. Then
Oh.
I'm gonna go to Target and order some shirts for me and Edward. Mom wants to know what type of discount you get. I get 10%, then 5%. 10% on, then 5% off. What'd she say? She said that's a lot of money off. Yeah. one green?
Yeah.
Keep the white ones.
Yeah, keep the one.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day today. I promise I will give you guys 2 Incredible Hulk Week episodes tomorrow. But right now, I wanted to do a Jets related video since I guys know you guys are starving for one. Starving for one. Starving for one. Starving for one. So far, with just 3 votes, 67 of you guys want Tyler Warren, and 33% of you guys want Armand Membou. Either way, those 2 picks fill one of our 2 biggest needs. If we get Warren, not only do we have a tremendous blocker, but we have a tremendous weapon to pair with alongside Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Isaiah Davis, and Brandon Allen. If we get Armand Membou, that will complete our offensive line. So that will complete our offensive line. So now 4 votes, 75% of you guys want him. So that's good. Anyways, let me explain my reason why the Jets need to draft either one of these guys. Because as I said before, it fulfills one of our biggest needs, one of our 2 biggest needs. Now, obviously, Tyler Warren, from what I saw coming out of Penn State, was this incredibly talented tight end. I was very impressed with his game in the Boise State game when Penn State destroyed them. Very impressed with his catch radius, very impressed with his athleticism, very impressed with his blocking. He's just a complete tight end. Much like probably my favorite tight end in the National Football League right now, and George Kittle. Sorry about that. I heard Mason Taylor's supposed to be pretty good too, but here's the thing. Obviously he's the son of Miami Dolphins legend and Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, who was a really damn good football player for them throughout the entirety of his career with them. Wasn't too bad with the Jets, but he was at the twilight of his career at that point. Absolutely not, because we got a potential franchise left tackle in Olufa Fashanu, who or Fashanu, whatever you pronounce his last name, who played extremely well for us when he took over for an injured and ineffective Tyron Smith. I mean, to me, his best game, his rookie season, was against Seattle, where he allowed zero pressures at all. Zero pressures, which to me is extremely impressive. But yeah, he was really good. John Simpson, who a lot of analysts felt was a better run blocker than he was at pass protection. Well, last year he proved to be pretty damn good in pass protection. Um, but we got a really damn good center, rising star at center, who for the first time in his career played an entire season and was one of the better centers in the NFL. That last year in Joe Tipman, who even got a huge shout out from a future Hall of Famer in Jason Kelsey. We got a real solid right guard who can also play tackle in Elijah Vera Tucker. So that's good. But if the Jets take Armand Membou, that will complete our offensive line. That would complete our offensive line. I've seen some footage of Armand Membou. He is a stud. He is a beast. He's 6'3", 6'4", 332, 335 pounds. He is a stud. He can run block very well. He can pass protect very well. He is very, very good. And obviously, the Jets sign Okorofor, for who people say only plays because people are injured, is not a very good tackle. Otherwise, I think the Jets would not. I think the Jets would be fools if the Jets don't draft right tackle in the draft or even in free agency. But as for those who want to say it's Cam Ward or bust, that is a want, not a need. Yes, the Jets haven't drafted a good, solid, quality quarterback since Chad Pennington. But let's be for the Jets to trade up with Tennessee to get the number one overall pick, they will have to sacrifice a whole lot of stuff, like a lot of draft picks, some players, way too much in my opinion, because we are not a quarterback away from winning it all. I know some people are going to say, do NFL teams? I know we need a franchise quarterback, but we could get one later in the draft. I know there's a certain someone whose name I will not mention only wants Cam Ward and screw everybody else. That is silly, obnoxious, ignorant, and just straight up ridiculous. Because there are good other quarterbacks in this draft that I like. I do like Cam Ward, but I also like Jackson Dart. I also like Kyle McCord, which I know some people may think he's terrible, but 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 you got we need to address our most important needs. Obviously, Cam Ward is a very talented. He could be a really good player. But is it worth giving up so many draft picks and so many players just to get the number one overall pick? I say no. So to all those people or someone who wants me to just say his name, you need to chill out and you need to use some common sense here. I'm not saying Cam Ward is a bad player. I'm not saying we don't need a franchise quarterback. We do need a franchise quarterback. We haven't had one since Chad Pennington. But we need to relax. There's a lot of great players in this draft. Obviously, the quarterback class isn't really that special for what I am being told. The tight end class is pretty good. The offensive line class is pretty good. So let's just calm down with the Cam Ward stuff and actually just focus on what the Jets really need. And for someone that keeps saying, I hate Cam Ward, I never said that, so stop spewing lies. Stop spewing trollish nonsense, or you will be put in timeout, which I'm about to do right now. Looking at this poll, it looks like Tyler Warren is the most dominant, is the one pick Jet fans want the most. Because Tyler Warren is special. Tyler Warren is a special player. Now, people are going to say, is Tyler Warren better than Brock Bowers? Brock Bowers may be a better receiver at the tight end position than Brock Bowers. But to me, when I look at some of the best tight ends that I've ever seen, thank you. When I look at some of the best tight ends that I've seen in my lifetime, I look at Tony Gonzalez, I look at Jason Witten, I look at George Kittle, and I even look at Rob Gronkowski. Those guys were complete tight ends. Those guys were not only just good receivers, they were also tremendous blockers. Now, people say, what about Travis Kelce and Antonio Gates? They were tremendous receivers, but from what I remember, they aren't very good blockers. I just mentioned Antonio Gates, Zach Aspen, so don't worry about it. But Antonio Gates was phenomenal, but he wasn't a very good blocker. Travis Kelce, as great as he's a receiver tight end, as a receiving tight end, he's a horrible blocker. To me, tight end, look at Jeremy Shockey. He was pretty solid for a lot of years because not only was he a good receiver at the tight end position, he was also a really damn good blocker. Look at Jason Witten that I just mentioned. Oh, I forgot about Shannon Sharp. Him too. He was a tremendous blocker. Not only was he a tremendous receiving tight end, he was also a tremendous blocker. Ozzie Newsome, same thing. A lot of these, Mike Ditka, one of the OG tight ends, John Mackey. Those guys were tremendous receivers as well as tremendous blockers. Now, I'm not saying if you're not a good blocker, you don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. That's not what I'm saying. Dustin Keller was a very solid tight end. But the thing is, injuries derailed his career, but he was a complete tight end too. Being a Dustin Keller level tight end is not an embarrassment. Dustin Keller was one of the better tight ends of his generation. He was a good receiver. He had a good pair of hands, rarely dropped the football. And he was a very good blocker. As for Dave Casper, obviously Dave Casper, legend throughout the majority of his career with the Raiders, he was a very good blocker too. He was a good receiving. He wasn't the one that used stick 'em all a lot, right? It was the hell was his name? Oh my God. He wasn't the one that used stick 'em his entire career. The hell's his name? Shit. Kellen Winslow Sr. was a great tight end. But who the hell was that dude of the Raiders that used a whole lot of stickum his entire career? Okay. Players of note. Let's see. Fred Biletnikoff. Fred Biletnikoff was the one that really used stickum his entire career. And boy, he was tremendous. He was a tremendous, even though he used stickum his entire career. Was anyone that used friggin' stickum? Lester Hayes wasn't a wide receiver. But Dave Casper was really good too. Yes, I remember referencing what I'm saying. Collinsworth, no, I think Fred Biletnikoff was the one that used a lot of stickum. Yes, and I know I made a reference to someone who played in the 60s, but my point is, when I look at tight ends, I respect their game more if they can block. You know, look at, Hines Ward. Even though he was a wide receiver, what made him so good, not only as a route runner and not as a wide receiver, but he was also a tremendous blocker. He was probably the best blocking wide receiver of all time. And he was a tremendous wide receiver. He had great pair of hands, ran tremendous routes. He was a complete wide receiver. He was also a tremendous blocker. But what I'm trying to make my point is that I don't think he is, no. I don't think he is, no. Wait, no, he's not, because Hines Ward is Hawaiian. Cam Ward is black. Oh, that's me. Okay, guys, I just pinned the link in the chat. I just pinned the link in the chat. So far, most people are picking Tyler Warren, which is fantastic. Fred Biletnikoff, no. Cam Ward's not a receiver. Stop it. See, Matthew Smith, this is why a lot of people don't like, because you act trollish. You say you're smarter than everybody. You say your opinions are facts, and you act like a trollish idiot. That's what's going to get into a lot of trouble. You act like Cam Ward is the only player we're drafting. Everyone else is shit. That's what makes you so ignorant, arrogant, and obnoxious. Well, you don't have to say it, but you act like it. I'm just speaking the truth. No, you're not. What truth? Hmm. Would be a bad pick. I don't care. I think it would be a good pick. Anywhere before 10. To you would be a bad pick because it's not Tyler Cam Ward, excuse me. Brock Bowers wasn't taken in the top 10. Name the a first round pick. Hmm. Greg Olson. He was pretty damn solid. T.J. Hawkinson. I'm not a big Evan Ingram fan. Brandon Pettigrew was pretty solid. Dustin Keller. Vernon Davis. Jeremy Shockey. Dallas Clark. Todd Heap was okay. Benjamin Watson. Heath Miller. So, David Njoku's been pretty solid. Was not at all worth that 8th pick. While he's been pretty damn good, Algie Crumble, I forgot about him. Where is he? Is he on that list? Bubba Franks, I don't really remember much about him. Where's the LG Crumpler? Now think of right. I do like Njoku, but he's more of a receiver than an actual block. He's more of a receiving tight end than a complete tight end. Hmm. hmm. LG Crumpler. Actually, LG Crumpler. Bethpage Chris was a second round pick. I'm. He's Oscar. Oscar the Grouch. You and I need to have a little man-to-man talk. You've been disrespecting Carly for too long, and I don't understand why. But yes, look, sorry. Um, then why'd you call her a snow bunny? Why are you disrespecting Carly though? That's what I want to know. Hello, Jared. How are you? Okay, Matthew Smith, enough with the bullshit. What the fuck? I guess I can only do it once. Facts. Yeah, she's a wonderful person, Weed. Oh, okay, never mind. My apologies, Charles. My apology, Oscar. Have I played the Batman games? Which ones? The Arkham games? Yes, I have. I played all four of them: Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum, and I love the entire franchise. It's one of the best superhero video game franchises I've ever played. Uh, Oh, you mean Lego Batman? I played Lego Batman 1, I played Lego Batman 2, I played Lego Batman 3. They're all very good games. They're all very good games. And I even played Lego DC Supervillains, which is also a very good game too. Which one is my favorite? Um, I would say Arkham City because it was the first Batman game I played that had an open world environment. I loved its story the most. It's a really damn good game. It's probably the best Batman game of all time in my opinion. Okay, we cut it out, buddy. Oscar the Grouch and I are cool. Oh, my bad. I want Warren, but I'm so tired of taking offensive. Look, I understand you in the first. I'm so tired of taking offense. I say we just take Membou, complete our all line once and for all, and then draft all. I don't know about all weapons. We need to draft like some defensive players too. But I get what you're saying, Oscar. I get what you're saying, dude. I haven't really. I mean, aside from Abdul Carter, I got 248 subscribers. I'm almost to 250. The only linebacker that I've seen footage of is Abdul Carter. He's really good. I know Nick Shine wants him. Huge shout out to Nick Shine, but I think he's going to go a top 3 pick. Jalen Walker is the best. I heard about him. Is he related to Javon Walker? Hey, Yeti, what's up, buddy? Jalen Walker. Is he related to Javon Walker? Played for the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know how to do a raffle, so your guess is as good as mine, John B. And welcome to the. How tall is Jalen Walker? He's 6'2", 245. Okay, what did he do for this season? He had about 6.5 sacks. Not too bad. 38 solo tackles. Okay, not bad. Pretty solid. Pretty solid player. I like Barrett Carter. Okay. And Jihad Campbell. Barrett Carter. Okay. Oh, he's from Clemson. He only has 3.5 sacks. He's a line. Is he a middle linebacker or outside linebacker? And let's go with Jihad. Shit. Jihad. Jihad Campbell. He's from Sweet Home, Alabama. See what he's done. He's got 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 1 interception. All right, he's not. Oh, he's a New Jersey native. Ariel, New Jersey. Okay, enough with the Dixon Hall stuff. Okay, I think that joke. Sorry, Yeti, but it's the only two I could come up with. You, okay, he's a piece of. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. But no soup and no Dixon talk. That has nothing to do with me being a gentleman, but I appreciate it, Yeti. Mm. I got nothing against Dixon Hole, quote unquote, but oh, let me drink some water. Okay, if this is, I swear to God, I'm. Yeah, it's just a bullshit name. I hope so too, Oscar, but we need to be patient. Pat Bryant. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see the fucking person now. Johnny Walker. Um, no, I'm not researching any of this dirty shit. Yeah, let's see. No, no, no. Johnny Walker Jr. He's a graduate student. Okay. Okay. Where's Pat Bryant? Let's go with Pat Bryant. There we go. That's a freaking name. Oh, he's the wide receiver from Illinois. Not too bad. He's pretty solid. 6'3", 200. Johnny Walker Blue. Johnny Walker Blue. Trying to be a fucking porn star. Oh, it's whiskey. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I was messaging someone on Instagram. Let's see. I wasn't in the bathroom. I was messaging someone on Instagram. Okay, enough with the washing the hands crap. I didn't use the bathroom. I just went on Instagram to message somebody. That is the truth and nothing but the truth, so stop it. Do I make myself clear? If not, we're going to have some serious problems. No, it wasn't an Instagram model, Matthew Smith. It was a friend of mine that I met through Edward. It's a friend who just got married to his longtime sweetheart. So I congratulated them on their marriage, on their wedding. That's it. It's not that I don't like you, Zach. It's just that some of the comments and jokes and the timing of it and how you do it kind of irritates me. Plus, hearing the same stuff that a lot of people have been saying kind of irritates me too. Plus, I not too long ago I posted the link in the chat. I know you want to talk, but sometimes you say stupid shit. Okay, if these better be freaking players. I call bullshit. Oh, okay. He's a safety from Wisconsin. Looks pretty solid. Kevin Winston. Kevin Winston Jr. He's a safety at Penn State. Okay. Ma Makari Page. Okay. He's a safety from Michigan. Okay, looks promising. And he's a safety from Tulane. Okay. You're good, Oscar. It's not that I don't come on anymore. It's just I haven't really taken the time to come on. I'm sorry, Dan Danger. Dano. My apologies. Thank you, Danger. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I hope this is a real player. No, you're just full of shit. The Village in New York State. Oh wow, that's you. I didn't know about that. Herkimer didn't have a football team. Doesn't have a football team. I did go there. Good to know, Yeti. Good to know. Wow, it's gotten a lot closer now. It's 55-45 Tyler Warren over Armand Membou. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Good to know, Yeti. Good to know. Drinking some water. No, we're not moving AVT to tackle. His healthiest seasons is when he played guard. So no, I wouldn't move AVT to tackle. I would keep him at guard because that's where he plays healthy. He stays healthy. I'm not saying he's not good at tackle, but his healthiest seasons has been when he's played guard. When we moved him to tackle, that's when he's gone hurt. So no. No, we're not moving Tipman to guard. He's going to stay at center. We're not moving either one of them. All right, Matthew Smith, we're not doing that. Favorite lunch meat of choice? I'd say turkey. I don't know about that, but when he plays tackle, he gets hurt. So I don't know if he's about being too weak to play guard. I think he's a very good player. I like turkey. You said lunch meat, right? Nothing fancy, or I love meats. I love turkey. If you don't like turkey, Matthew Smith, that's your choice, your problem. I go with oven gold turkey. I go with oven gold turkey. I heard that is very spicy and very salty. I'll be right back, guys. I'm actually going to use the bathroom this time. We are not cutting AVT, Jets mess, so you can forget that crap. I'm not a big fan of hand. Cap call it, no thank you. Prosciutto, I love prosciutto. Mortadella's okay. Salami, I like. Bologna's okay. Chicken, I like, but I mean, you're asking me. I mean, that's one of my favorite. I prefer. I've never really eaten chicken breast that much as a deli meat, but turkey has always been my favorite deli meat. So, Matthew Smith, if you don't like my opinion, you can kiss my ass or get the hell out of my channel. I haven't had a proper chicken cutlet. Okay. I prefer mayo over mustard. I do like honey mustard though. That's for damn sure. Have you had honey mustard chicken salad? No, I have not. I have yet to watch Daredevil Born Again. I heard it's very good, yes, but I heard its viewership is terrible, which I don't understand why. I mean, I do, but mostly I don't. Anyway, let's check on the poll results once again. Um, so far, it's still 55-45. Is not a good. Okay, Matthew Smith. Apparently, you didn't like Daredevil, nor did you like Daredevil Born Again. That's your problem, Matthew Smith. I mean, that's your opinion, Matthew Smith. But to say it like it's a fact is wrong. Yes, I do like Charlie Cox. I think he's a very good Daredevil. I think he's a very good Daredevil. No, I did not put other Yeti. I only put down Tyler Warren or Armand Membou. My apologies. Next time when I do a poll, I will do other. No, I mean, I want Dart over Warren. Jackson Dart is good. I would probably trade back for him in the first round. Hot dogs or hamburger, I like both. I like yes, that is very true, Jack Talks Jack. That is very true. I'm not saying he would fall, but there's a chance he would. No, bologna tastes a lot different than a hot dog. Look at Jermaine Johnson. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick in the draft, and he was able to fall all the way to 26. So, 57-43 now, Tyler Warren or Membo. Um, Born Again is good, but I think the writing and dialogue. Okay. Turkey legs are pork, or do you mean or pork? Be a little more specific, Joshua Rapper. One of the nuts. Welcome to the live stream. Um, no, I definitely want to check out Daredevil Born Again. I mean, I really like what Charlie Cox did with the character. I'm a huge fan of Vincent D'Onofrio. I think he's a very good actor. Spaghetti. Oh my god. I love ziti. I love spaghetti. Damn it, Jets mess. You're asking Italian to pick his poison. I love spaghetti. I love spaghetti and I love ziti. That is your opinion, Matthew Smith. I love spaghetti. I love spaghetti. So I gotta go with spaghetti. But I do love me some ziti too. Where's goddamn pasta? I like John Bernthal, but if you were to ask me for my opinion on who I felt was the better Punisher, I may have to slightly lean towards Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane was a really good Punisher. I like the fact that he reprised the role in the 2005 video game The Punisher, which is not necessarily tied to the movie, but Jake, any farts this show? Charles, any farts this show? No, knock it off, Jake. Seriously. My mom can make some really good ziti, man. Trust me, my mom can make some really good ziti. That was a serious question. It's a serious question to you, but in reality, to me, it's a silly question. I have not really farted throughout this show. Don't tell King Losky that. Stop fucking. Well, you're 30. She's kind of a grandma. In order for my mom to really be a grandma, I mean, she's grandma age, but she's not really a grandma yet. You know what I'm saying? I was once really. I didn't know about that, Dano. I didn't know about that. Good to know. Which Scooby Doo movie though? The one in 2002 or the one in 2004? Fettuccine, lasagna, penne, ziti, rigatoni, tortellini. I love linguine. I love are so much better. That's your opinion, Matthew Smith. I like pasta, so there. Not really my opinion. It's proven that spaghetti is one of the worst. Like, why should I care about that? Studies have been done. Matthew Smith, let me ask you something. People are entitled to voice their opinion, regardless of studies, regardless of what other opinions say. It's a matter of personal opinion. I love pasta. I love spaghetti. Matthew Smith, stop being an ass. Okay, don't try to educate me on which pasta should I like. You don't get to tell people what they should like and what they shouldn't like because that's not your place. That's dictatorship. Thank you. We should trade back. Hello, Johnny. You're welcome, Yeti. Yeah, then when you get fucking. I love to be a dictator, man. It would be fun. Until you get your freaking ass kicked by the people. Look what happened to Saddam Hussein. Bench cut. I would. I would say start chicken parm, bench pizza, cut turkey. Sorry, everyone, for getting political, but Matthew Smith's being a jackass right now, so there's a difference. Okay, what was the question? Pasta with meatballs. Oh, fuck the Craven movie. I discussed it before. I saw the trailers. I was not impressed. I don't care for the movie. Fuck it. I'm not an eggplant fan, so more power to you. I'd say pasta with meatballs. That to me is classic. I thought it looked like shit, and I'm glad it bombed at the box office. That's a good question. I do like shrimp fuyung. I do like shrimp lo mein. I do like musu chicken. I do like chicken with broccoli. I do like spear ribs. I do like boneless spear ribs. That's pretty much it. Good for you. No, I never had it. Not bad. Hello, Sean. McCord should go late first. Well, we shall see. Bobby Fischer. What I heard is that the guy did, a most part, a decent job playing Craven. It's just that he didn't speak in a Russian accent like he did as like he did for Quicksilver in Age of Ultron. He didn't speak in a Russian-like accent, which, yeah, Bobby Fischer. He's the chess guy. Look, I get it. I get it. You guys are voicing your own opinion. No, I don't watch Dexter, but I hear it's a good show. Matthew Smith saying he'll kick my ass in real life, especially in chess. Good to know. My two most hated video games of all time are Batman Dark Tomorrow and Aquaman King of the Seven Sea, King of Atlantis. Those superhero games did not do Batman. Did not do Batman nor Aquaman any justice. No, I love Gambit. He's a really The Sopranos. I have yet to watch a single entire episode. Yes, Matthew Smith. I watched Blue's Clues when I was a kid. I loved that show as a kid. I love Gambit. I heard the Sons of Anarchy. That was with Ron Perlman, Peter Weller, and Katie Seagal. She played his wife in the program. Heard that was a very good show. Okay, that's freaking messed up to say. I'm not a real Italian that I watch Sopranos, but I get what you're saying. I need to watch The Sopranos. Okay, we're gonna delete this comment. Oh shit. Good quick. Not oh okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did mean to I never really got into Avatar. Uh hmm. I I love Luke Cage. Luke Cage was awesome. I still have yet to watch A Bronx Tale, but heard it was really good. I have a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I have a lot. I still have yet to watch A Bronx Tale, but I hear it's a. I did not like the Luke Cage show. I thought it was just a money grab. I liked it. I loved it. I thought Luke Cage was a great show. I thought Michael Cole. The only show I have yet to watch seasons 2 and 3 of Jessica Jones. Season 1 of Iron Fist disappointed me. The Defenders was okay. The Punisher one I really liked. Luke Cage I liked. Daredevil to me was obviously the best. But I definitely. Well, Matthew Smith didn't like any of the Marvel Netflix shows. Hmm, that sucks. But I really enjoyed Luke Cage. I enjoyed Jessica Jones. I definitely enjoyed Daredevil. But I'm talking the least known hero ones. I liked Punisher the best, then Daredevil. Okay, that's interesting. Iron Fist, I definitely agree, was the weakest. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Jessica Jones. But Daredevil Born Again, I definitely plan on watching when I get the chance. I love Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Yes, he does. Majets, he just his own. He just toots his own horn. Charles Quake. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was good. Yes. Not tell me I fucking banned him. Oh my god. Smart ass. So with the thing, Yeti. Don't tell me I banned him. Okay, I didn't ban him. I don't know about that. Depends on how I feel, but I'll get back to you guys on that. Is that one episode I want to binge the whole show? Same here. That's what I like about Netflix. They put all the episodes out at once on the same day. Um, you are free, Johnny boy, and I actually did not mean to put you on timeout. I meant to delete your message. So my apologies. My apologies, Johnny boy. How's the family doing? You too, Ricky. You too. God bless you, Ricky. I have 249 subscribers right now. John's saying I'm goaded. Thank you. Hmm. Sean McAteer. I hope I said it correctly. About to rock some Fortnite. Good for you. I also have to watch season 4 of Superman and Lois. I still have yet to watch season 3 of Invincible. I heard that shit's really good. Invincible was such a great series. It has been such a great series. I mean, Robert Kirkman's a freaking genius. So I can't wait for that stuff. I can't really speak on DC stuff. I get what you're coming from, Yeti, but you really got to give DC a chance. They really got some good shit. I've been talking to this one guy on Discord who I've been following on YouTube for quite some time. It's called Vera Omi. He's a huge comic book fan as well as an anime fan, and he really did a video on The Flash. You should totally check that out. It's really damn good. Anyway, I really we just on Discord we talked about the Absolute DC series, the Absolute series that DC has been publishing. It's been really good so far. Absolute Batman, from what I've seen, was really good. Absolute Flash, from what I've seen, was really good. From what I've heard, was really good. Absolute Superman, from what I heard, was absolutely good. And I heard Absolute Wonder Woman was really good. Charles, how's life? Hey, Sham BTW, what's up, buddy? I'm doing good, my man. I'm doing good. Thank you, Sham. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till season 1 comes out. When the entire season 1 comes out. Is Marvel doing anything with X Force? I have no idea. Can't wait for season 2 of X Men '97 comes out next year. Can't wait for that. Love season 1. Loved it. Love season 1. Are you monetized on the YouTube? No, I am not. No, I'm not monetized. Yeah. I heard people say it's good, but not as good as the previous Daredevil series, which is a good thing. Which is, great, but we'll see how it is. We need to get me a sponsor. Oh, you mean by a sponsor? I don't know about that, man, but we'll see. I'm not really a hip hop fan, Joshua Raw. I'm more of a rock fan. I do like some pop, like with Kelly Clarkson. I'm not really a pop fan, Joshua Raw. I'm more of a rock. They're really trying to which I really liked about it. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, which is a great thing. What are some of my favorite rock bands to listen to? Three Doors Down, Nickelback, Daughtry, Metallica, Disturbed. That's all I can think of at the moment. I know some people don't like Nickelback. I don't really care. Not that I don't like or care for their opinion, but I've been a fan of Nickelback since high school. I love Chris Daughtry. He is incredible. I do like country music too. I have a lot of respect for country music. Three Doors Down. Three Doors Down is an excellent band. I love their stuff, and Disturbed is really good too. Disturbed is really good too. Band of Horses. Never heard of them. Is that a rock band or a country band, Yeti? The Cult and the Cure is a good rock. Never heard of them either, but good to know. Simple Plan is a good band. Never heard of them, but good to know. You guys are fun. Hello, Scott Foster. What is up, buddy? Operation Ivy's a good band. Never heard of them, but good to know. I don't play Pokemon, so you're asking the wrong guy, pal. I people have nicknamed me Jazz, but I prefer to be called Charles. Thank you, AJ. It's not that I've never played Pokemon, it's that I'm not really interested in Pokemon. The first four Metallica are the I've heard I know Metallica's a legendary band, and I really probably one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song from them, is Enter Sandman. That song is legendary. That song is dope. I love that song. Enter Sandman. That shit is dope as hell. The Beatles are good. The Beatles are good. They're a legendary band too. Um, they're a really good band too. I mean, granted, I haven't listened to all of their songs, but I've listened to few of them. But I know they're a legendary band. That would be interesting, Oscar. Thanks for the suggestion. Same here, Scott Foster. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I have just reached the halfway mark to 500 subscribers. I have reached up to 250. I am going to, 46 votes. 52% of you say Tyler Warren. 48% said Armand Membou. I'm going to end the poll now. And I want to say thanks for those for. I want to say thank you to those who voted. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who are unable to, I apologize. And next time when I do a poll like this, I will put another suggestion in the poll. But in the meantime, for us Tyler Warren fans, we win. Although Membo was is a good choice too, in my opinion. But I can see why people would favor Tyler Warren over Membo. But hey, shit happens, man. We'll see what the hell happens. If we get Membo, we cannot be upset. When I talked about the Jets' offensive line last year, I said the game is won and lost in the trenches. I said a good offensive line is just as important as having the quarterback because, as I said before, the game is won and lost in the trenches. You can have the most talented quarterback in the world, but if he's constantly getting his ass kicked in the backfield in the trenches, your quarterback's going to not have success. So you need to have a good offensive line. That's all I'm going to say. But once again, thank you guys for the support. I have reached 250 subscribers. I am on my way. I'm on my way. I'm my halfway point to 500 subscribers. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I will be able to do YouTube memberships, which a lot of you guys love to do, is YouTube memberships. So stay tuned for that. Once I reach the 500 subscribers, of course. Now, this is a question I've actually been waiting for you guys to ask me. Shit, my bad. What grade would I give GM Darren Muji in free agency? I would say a C+. I would say a C+. I know some people may seem too high. I know some people may say too low. But I think he's done a respectable job in free agency. I know under Joe Douglas, we have done, for the most part, relatively well in free agency these past couple of seasons. But we need to start focusing on is the regular season and the draft. Look, I understand a lot of us, we wanted Jedrick Wills. I don't know if he got signed yet. I know a lot of people wanted us to keep Morgan Moses, so I wanted us to keep Morgan Moses, but he ended up signing with the arch rival Patriots, so shit happens. But we'll see what the hell happens. Right now, I like the fact he re-signed Jamien Sherwood. I like the fact that he's willing to negotiate extensions with Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. I like that fact. But in the meanwhile, hopefully he signs Rondale Moore. or it might be a long shot, but if he brings us Stephon Diggs, that would be great too. Right now, I'm giving him a C plus. I do like the Josh Myers signing. He's a very solid center. I did like the Justin Fields signing. I did like the Tyler Smith. Is it Tyler Smith? I think it's Tyler Smith. Diggs is not worth the luck. That's true too. He is a locker room pain in the ass. So forget that. But either way, if we get Rondale Moore, that would be good too. Or Amari Cooper, man. I've been a fan of Amari Cooper since he was with the Raiders. That guy is special. Capital S special. But Rondale went to Minnesota. Oh, damn it. Well, give me Amari Cooper, baby. Pair him up with Gallup went to Washington today. Good to know. But give me Amari Cooper, baby. I know he was fairly productive in Buffalo, but he really wasn't utilized that much. He was great for the Raiders. Went to was great for the Cowboys. Has been great for Cleveland, even though their quarterback play since Baker Mayfield has been shit for the most part, especially with Deshaun Watson. And we'll see what happens. If we get Amari Cooper, baby, that would be a tremendous upgrade. And now, do I want Michael Clemens to be cut? Yes, because he lacks football IQ. He lacks intelligence. He's talented, but he lacks intelligence. So get him off the team. Cut Alan Lazard. He's been a disappointment. But as of right now, we need Amari Cooper. I would love me some Amari Cooper. But Skyrim is a great game. My best friend Colin from college loves that game. I think he told me that is his favorite game of all time, which I do not blame him. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. Yep, Fushro Da. You damn right, Champ BTW. Okay, Nick Shine's missing toe. I'll make sure he abandoned you. If he's gonna bitch about not getting the ball enough during a freaking winning streak, fuck no. He's talented, but he's a pain in the ass. So, to that regard, fuck Elijah Moore. You're damn right, laugh out loud. Fuck Elijah Moore. I get it. Zach Wilson wasn't very good with us, but for him to bitch and complain during a fucking winning streak is pathetic. It's stupid. Nah, Hassan Reddick, no, what he did to the team was disgraceful. Fuck him. E-Money, yeah, that was another bad draft choice by Joe Duggan. He should have taken Amon-Ra St. Brown. I would have taken him, considering how good he was. Fuck Tremaine Johnson. That dude sucked. I think he's retired now. We have a running back. His name is Brees Hall. Name one running back while tight end from Jets draft. Easy, Dustin Keller. Dustin Keller. Would love Dustin Keller. Dustin Keller, baby. He was a huge Dustin Keller fan growing up. I don't know what. He said, name a running back, wide receiver, or tight end from the past that you would add to this team. I said Dustin Keller. Colin Brady could block, yeah. I heard his best years, though, were with the Jaguars than with the Jets. A new one. I liked a new one, but the thing is, he couldn't stay healthy. Keyshawn Johnson was good, but he was too much of a diva in a bad way. Dustin Keller, though, was a team player, though. Keyshawn was more like, just give me the damn ball. I heard Brady was a sap. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Dano. Manning in his second year. Well, in his second year. You mean in 97? But Vinny played. He had good chemistry with Vinny Testaverde. But I get what you're saying, Cham. Robbie Anderson. I liked Robbie Anderson, but the problem is he had a bit too much of the off the field garbage. Yeah, not garbage. Off the field incidents. But I know he's a tremendous talent. Altoon was great. Yes, Altoon is great. You act like Dustin Keller was a bad player, Matthew Smith. Like, what the hell? How was Keller bad? He was a solid tight end. Keller was not bad, Matt. That's a lie. No, I do not live in Tom's River. Hey, Gary King III, what's up? Altoon was great. My dad will tell you from a talent perspective, he was just as good as Jerry Rice. Too bad he didn't have the longevity of a Jerry Rice, unfortunately. But he was a great wide receiver. No, I'm not going to fart for you guys. Stop it. Now you're just being a dick, Matthew Smith. It's my. You think Cam Ward is better than everybody, Matthew Smith? I know it's your opinion, but you think Cam Ward is the greatest player of all time? It's an opinion, but it's an obnoxious one. Whatever, Matthew Smith. And Dustin Keller was not bad. He was a pretty solid player. That's a fact, not an opinion. No, you are not fucking. No. I never said they were. Dude, Dustin Keller was a good player. That's a fact. He was a good player. I'm not stating an opinion. I'm stating a fact. Dustin Keller was a good player. Jeremy Ruckert's not better than Matthew Smith. He's not better than Keller. Knock it off. What was so bad about Dustin Keller, Matthew Smith, if you can't stand the guy so much? Exactly my point. He was. But a bad teammate? Really? How was he a bad team? I never heard of reports about him being a bad teammate. This is interesting. Yeah, Plaxico Burress was a horse. That's plus. I'm actually going to do a video about Plaxico Burress. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time. So stay tuned for that. How was Dustin Keller a bad? Look up Michael Parsons' locker room, and you will find out all about Dustin Keller. All right, I will. Damn. Look up Micah Parsons, and you will find all about Dustin Keller. I'm trying to find it, but it's not showing me anything. Locker room. Dustin Keller. There we go. Pretty damn solid.
Hey Charles, what's going on?
Nothing much, but I'm trying to find that video that Matthew Smith was talking about Dustin Keller being a bad teammate. I've never heard any reports like that at all throughout the years.
Me neither.
Well, something you learn about every day, but I did like Dustin Keller a lot. I thought he was a solid player. Thought he was
a solid tight end.
The last good tight end we drafted. Although the last great tight end we drafted was Mickey Schuler. My dad even agrees that Mickey Schuler is the greatest tight end in the history of the franchise.
I agree too.
What?
I didn't watch it, but my dad did. He thinks he's the best too.
Sure.
Yeah, he's the best tight end we drafted.
He's still alive, Mickey Schuler?
Let me look that up.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, he's 68 years old.
Good for him. From
He went to
Harrisburg,
Penn
PA.
State University. Get out of here.
Harrisburg, PA native.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Jet-related content I've been wanting to do on this channel. Like, I'm definitely going to talk about Brian Schottenheimer, defend him. I think he's been getting way too much hatred from Jet fans.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into defending Ken O'Brien.
Yeah, Ken O'Brien was a good quarterback. One of the better ones drafted.
I'm going to defend Ken O'Brien. And I am going to talk about Plaxico Burress.
Yeah, Plaxico is an interesting subject.
And it's not just because, of the shooting incident where he went to, I still think to this day, I thought the Giants in 2008 were the best team in football because all they were doing, they weren't being like the 84 Dolphins or the 98 Vikings. They were saying, fuck it, we're just going to pound the rock, play good defense, and that's it. They were 10-1, and then all of a sudden Plaxico goes to a strip club like a jackass and shoots himself in the foot, and that tailed the whole season. I mean, all the Giants were doing was they had the best rushing attack in all of football that year. They had 2 1,000-yard rushes in Brandon Jacobs and Derek Ward. And Eli had a pretty solid season. They had a great offensive line. Obviously, they lost OCU Manero, but Justin Tuck was having a great season. They were still playing good defense. But
that's what the Jets might try to do for this year. Try to pound the rock.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I would look, Tyler Warren would be great for us, but the thing is,
I'd rather Armand Membou and trade back. I'd rather trade back and get Membou.
Well,
that's just
Brandon Jacobs or Braylon Allen. Well, I'm going to say Brandon Jacobs because he had a career, but he did fumble the ball a lot. But I do think Braylon Allen has some potential. I do like Braylon Allen. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm going to say Brandon Jacobs.
I think he
But
could
Brandon
do it.
Jacobs was a good. Personally, I liked Ahmad Bradshaw more because I thought he had some juice to the Giants running game. I thought he was. He fumbled the ball a lot too, but he was good. He was good for the Giants, but obviously the best running back they drafted within the past 10 plus years was Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, the only reason that didn't really fully work out was because they didn't
The
have
Giants' offensive line was horrible. I don't know what happened to the Giants organization, to be honest. During the early years of Tom Coughlin, they seemed like a competent organization. But once the tail end happened, it's like, fuck it, let's pull a book out of the Jets handbook and be complete jackass. Like, seriously, like.
You want to know what happened? They hired Ben McAdoo. And then
not only that, they hired a really bad general manager in Jerry Reese. The other general manager they hired after him wasn't that good.
Oh, Dave Gettleman? Was that?
Yeah, he wasn't that good.
Oh, Dave Gettleman was so bad.
But it's like, what the hell? Like, what separated the Giants from the Jets, I know a lot of people don't like them, but that's not the point, was that they were a more competent organization. That's what made them more popular than the Jets in New York. It wasn't just because, they just win up more. They were a more intelligent, more competent organization. Now, ever since the climax of the Tom Coughlin regime, the Giants have looked like nothing short of goddamn idiots.
They've looked like the Jets, basically.
If not worse at times.
Mm-hmm. And now the best organization in New York is not even in New York City. It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo, yeah, because the owners know what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my language. They know what the fuck they're doing.
It's okay.
Brandon Beane knows how to draft. He knows how to bring in quality free agents. But people didn't think highly of Josh Allen, even that idiot Jalen Ramsey, until guess what? Josh Allen's now one of the best quarterbacks in the game, and the first time in his career an NFL MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you could argue it should have went to either Lamar Jackson or Saquon Barkley, but that's a different story for another time.
I think if Saquon rushed for, if Saquon rushed for 2,000 yards, I think Saquon.
He did rush for 2,000 yards. If he would have broken the record.
Oh, broken the record, I meant. My bad. If he would have broken the record, I would have immediately gave him the MVP.
And Derrick Henry almost rushed for 2,000 yards this year. And there were times where the Ravens didn't really utilize him fully.
And Derrick Henry's 30 years old, and he's still running. Like, he's like 20.
He's a fucking beast, man. He's an English wonder. The Cowboys were so fucking stupid in not bringing him. Could you imagine him on the Cowboys? Him running some bitches over? He would have run. Jerry would have been like, "Oh my God, we got a running back again." Holy shit. But no, I want to be the show. I want to be the showstopper. I want to be a cheap bitch. God. What a jackass. People would ask me, do you hate the Cowboys or Jerry Jones? I hate Jerry Jones, not the Dallas Cowboys, even though Jerry Jones owns the Dallas Cowboys. I always believe they were two separate entities. And one entity's harming the other. That's how I look at it. People are like, how do you not hate the Cowboys but hate Jerry Jones? Simple. He's an asshole. He's an egotistical douchebag. The Cowboys got good players. That's not their problem. The problem is their owner.
He ran Jimmy Johnson out of town.
After winning 2 straight, could you imagine if Jimmy Johnson was there? They probably would have won 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah.
They probably would have been a vice versa of the Bills. Yeah, we're going to 4 straight, and we're winning them all.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But no, Jerry Jones wanted to be the headline and hired some clown in Barry Switzer.
Like typical Jerry style.
And you know what? I'm not saying Mark McCarthy's a bad coach. He's a solid, decent, much better coach than what many people give him credit for. But under his system, Dak Prescott had his best years under Mike McCarthy. And he handled the bullshit from Jerry Jones in Dallas very well. He's a solid coach, Mark McCarthy. He's not a great coach by any means, but he's solid.
I would have taken him on the Jets. I was interested in him.
I would have taken him in 2021. No, he was hired by the Cowboys in 2020. I would have hired him instead of my fucking Adam Gase.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted McCarthy over Gase. There was no hesitation about it.
But do I think Peyton Manning did that to intentionally screw the Jets? No. I think he was doing that because he was friends with. Look, do I think Peyton Manning despises the Jets? No. I'm not one of those Jet fans that's conspiring that, oh, Peyton Manning hates the Jets. He wanted to destroy us now. I think.
How did you find the video?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to see how many subscribers I have. But no, I mean, damn. I think Jerry Jones, I think Peyton Manning wanted to advocate for his friend. And, Christopher Johnson listened to him. But instead of listening to his other freaking options, he said, fuck it, I'm going for Adam Gase, who didn't really do shit with the Dolphins. Other than that one miraculous year in 2016 where some dude named Jay Ajayi was running all over people.
You ended up winning a Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Along with Alshon Jeffrey and LeGarrette Blount. And you can make a strong argument that LeGarrette Blount's best years, other than his rookie year in Tampa Bay in 2010, his best years were with the Patriots.
His rookie year in Tampa Bay, I saw his stats because a friend of mine showed me, who's also into football. Oh my god, he was really good.
He was good though. He was a punishing running back. He was big. I wouldn't say he was like the bus, but he was similar to Jerome Bettis. He was big. He was big in terms of height, big in terms of size, and he would run you the fuck over.
Mm-hmm.
He was a damn good running back. Still, I think the best running back Tom Brady has ever played with in his career was Corey Dillon, and he needs to be considered for the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I don't think I watched him. I don't remember the name.
You ever watched highlights? In 2000, he set a then NFL record for the most rushing yards in a single game with 278 with the Bengals. He spent his entire career not winning many games with the Bengals. He goes to New England in 2004, sets a career high in rushing yards, and helps them win their dynasty, helps them establish a dynasty.
Of course. Patriot way back then.
Well, I'm actually going to do a video about Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. And it's not going to be an anti-Tom Brady, Bill Belichick video like some people would want. It's actually going to be about who was the number one who was mostly responsible for the Patriots dynasty? Tom Brady or Bill Belichick?
It's looking like Tom Brady was because
I'm going to say both, and here's why. Everyone knows Bill Belichick is a great X's and O's guy. We all know he's a great defensive mind.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't have a lot of success at the quarterback position. So when he got Tom Brady, that's obviously, I think, the Tom Brady, I'm going to say, you know what? The Tom Brady-Bill Belichick relationship, I'm going to save the rest of it for my video, was more of a symbiotic relationship than a parasitic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's going to be. But I'll get into more of that when I do my video on that.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm actually going to end the live stream now. I want to have a snack. It's good talking with you guys.
Good talking.
Take care and God bless.